Good evening, good evening. This is Lady Louise Soul Food coming to you. Getting ready to prepare a peach cobbler dessert. I'm going to be using nutmeg, peaches, sugar, margarine, and some sugar I'm going to be using. So I'm going to get ready and prepare it. I have my bowl, as you can see, and I'm going to open up my peaches and put into the bowl. I'm going to be pouring the peaches into the bowl. I have 4 cans that I'll be doing a peach cobbler. These are my peaches. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be getting some butter putting into the thing. I'm going to add some butter, and I'm going to let the peaches cook some. I'm going to put them in and then let them be cooking some, so they have a good, excellent taste with my peaches. I'm going to put these to the side. And then I'm going to add some nutmeg. Again, this is Louise Soul Food coming to you. I'm going to, you can take a tablespoon and put the nutmeg in there. If you like a lot, put a tablespoon of nutmeg into it. And then I'm going to add me some sugar. Give me my measuring cup and add some sugar. And then I'm going to put it in a pan on the stove and let it cook. I'm just getting ready into this bowl. So I'm going to be getting this ready, give it a good taste to make I done did my dough. I pre-did it early because it takes a long time. I done made my dough up and rolled it out already. So I'm going to be getting a measuring cup. My measuring cups. And I'm going to be coming with a half a cup. I'm going to put about, I say, a cup of sugar into here and let it cook in. Again, this is my sugar right here that I'm going to be using. It's in my container. So I'm going to be adding a cup of sugar into the peaches and let it cook into the juice. I'll lay that right here if I need it again. And the top on it right there. Then I'm gonna be letting it.
Bring your bread up.
It's ready to come out. Cause I like a lot of juice into the peach cobbler. So I'm gonna pause right now. I'm back. Like I said, I'm gonna get ready and put this onto the stove and start it to cooking into a syrup. Okay, I'm gonna put this on hold. Like I said, this is gonna be a homemade peach cobbler. A cobbler. I'm back. I got my pan that I will be cooking the peach cobbler into. And I'm gonna butter the bottom of my pan with butter before I start my first layer of dough. Just gonna rub the pan, bottom of the pan with butter. That's so it will not stick when I'm layering and doing the peach cobbler. And just put them in the pan, like I said. Do the sides. Okay. Lay my butter on it right there. Okay.
That's exactly right. Oh, we better give up there.
I'm gonna put the towels where I can reach my sugar container. So I'm gonna be adding my first layer of dough into my pan and fitting it and getting it ready, sitting it into the pan so I can layer my first layer of dough. Peach cobbler, I mean. Spreading my dough where it'll be ready. And I'm gonna have to get a knife and cut the extra, and I use the extra like for my strippings. So I'm gonna lay it on my tray. I got my first layer into the bottom of the pan, ready to do my first layer of peach cobbler. Gonna always like the crispy, so I'm gonna slice up me some butter onto my first layer of peach cobbler. I'm gonna put it on my crust where I like that crispy golden crust. Slicing it thin like. Okay. I should have enough on here now. And all I'm gonna do is my peaches, like I said, is cooking. Where I put a cup of sugar in there and some nutmeg and a stick of butter, and start my peaches to cooking with some juice. I have made a pear cobbler as well as a peach cobbler. I don't know if you all heard, but the southern peoples have heard of a pear cobbler. We have a pear tree in our backyard, and I get some of the pears sometime in the summertime, and I peel them and make me a pear cobbler. I don't do a lot of eating the sweets, but I know my father, he's from the South, and he loves his desserts. And the children love the dessert as well. But I'm not a real sweet person. As I got older, I changed from eating all that sweet. But it's just like when you do a peach cobbler, the pear cobbler the same way, a blackberry cobbler, cherry cobbler, apple cobbler, whatever you want to make. You can use any dessert to make a cobbler, as well as a pie, apple pie, pear pie, or whatever. But I'm going to give you a taste of the peach cobbler that I'm doing and preparing. I had told y'all this was the surprise. I'm doing my first dessert live on my video. And it's more where this coming from. So I'm gonna check on my peaches. I like to cut my peaches up some because some of them is real big, and I don't like them real big when I'm doing it. So I take the knife and kind of chop some of them up. This is my peach cob. These are my peaches and the nutmeg and sugar and the butter that I had put on. So they getting ready. They almost there. I gotta add my little cornstarch to give it a thickening. I forgot to add some cornstarch. So I have to do that. Okay, they're about ready. So they're smoky, smelling good. And I'm going to add a little cornstarch into it. And mix it. Give me a tablespoon and a little cornstarch to give it a little thickness to my juice. For the peaches, and then I'm going to just stir it, put it in there, and it'll give it a thickness as it cooks. Like I said, you want a thickness to it, so it won't be like runny. You can put cornstarch. Some people don't put cornstarch. It's up to you though if you do. So I'm just going to pour it out of my peach can. I'll put it to the side and put it in there and just finish it. Let it finish cooking. These peaches looking so good. Smelling so good. Put in my cornstarch to give it a kind of thicken to it. What? No, not.
The hands that guide and the hands that will carry on. Grown in tradition, nurtured over time, adapted for quality. Norm Smarts, elderberry.
Okay, I'm back. I gotta give that my peaches a little bit longer to cook, and then I'll be ready to finish doing my peach cobbler. My daughter ready to eat. Something, Mama, is the dinner done? No, get out of here. It's bright and sunny here in Milwaukee and Wisconsin today. This week is a good, nice weather we having. Sunny, bright. It had to come in. Pardon me, I'm drinking green tea. I'm getting thirsty. I just believe in the Lord gonna do something for me this year. If I just keep pressing. Yes. Just press on, he said, and he'll guide your way. Just keep a straight line. cold. My peaches is about ready, and then I'm going to show you the results, how I'm layering it and everything. And as I do my peach chowder, when I get ready to start layering it, you'll see me sprinkle some sugar on top of the layer of peaches and probably add a couple slices of butter. Like I said, I like that buttery, crispy taste, and probably sprinkle a little more nutmeg as I do the layers. As I said, the peaches are out. They're ready. So I'm going to start layering my peach cobbler. These is the peaches, the smoking juice. I'm going to be layering it. I got the first one layered. And I'm going to be adding some sugar, sprinkling sugar over the first layer of my peach cobbler. Just sprinkle not really a half a cup, that's like a couple spoons. And then I got my butter, and now I'm gonna layer another layer of dough on top of it. So I got extra, so I'm gonna cut it and layer it in another spot. This is another layer that I'm preparing on top of this layer of peaches. As you see, I'm layering another layer of dough, and then I'm gonna go in with some more peaches on top. Layering my peaches. This is a peach cobbler that I'm preparing. Like I said, I add plenty of juice because I like a lot of juice. So that's what I'm dipping in now, the juice for the cobbler. Like I said, give it 45 to an hour and about an hour and a half to make sure the dough is done. So then I'm gonna add some more sugar. I always sprinkle. This is how I do it. Okay, so then I take the knife and I'm gonna add some slices of butter on top of the peaches. And spread it around in the pan of this layer of cobbler. This is how I do it. Everybody cooks different. I cook the way I cook. I learned from the Southern family, my grandma that's gone on, my auntie that's gone on, my mother, a lot of them. But mainly, I'm giving a shout out to my mother, Dorothy Louise, Annie Mae Johnson, and Louise McClendon, one of my favorite aunts that was teaching me some things on cooking. So that's my second layer. So I'm gonna come again with another layer to go on to here. See, I told you I already had rolled my dough out for this. So that's why I said that. I'll cut the extra off and put it in another spot that needs it. But it's looking very good. Okay, now I'm gonna come with some more peaches, another layer. Like I said, this is a peach cobbler. that I'm preparing a southern peach cobbler.
Come inside and have a little refreshment. If you do not mind, I would like to put the stock over there now. You see, I have not much time. Yes, of course.
I like a lot of juice into the cobbler. This will be the last layer.
Which is interested in establishing sulky racing in Europe.
All the peaches. So I ain't got too many peaches left, so I'm gonna be pouring this juice into it. I don't want to waste it.
I am most anxious to see him. Oh, I go to
Like I said, this is a peach cobbler. We're gonna add some more nutmeg. I had it. I'm gonna sprinkle it on top in here. Nutmeg. More nutmeg. They love nutmeg, so that's why I'm coming this way. And I'm gonna be slicing the butter on top of the peach cobbler. My daughter loves peach cobbler too. They haven't had none in a long time. I hadn't did it. And they were wondering why I hadn't did some of the cobblers or whatever. Again, my grandbaby, he loves my sweet potato pie. When y'all up sweet potato pie, I had to get it and make it for him. And he don't want anyone else to eat the sweet potato pie but him. Granny made it for me. Him and his mama be arguing about the sweet potato pie.
I don't think you're taking any chance, Colonel.
Then he'll come to Granny. Granny, did you make me that? Yes, baby, I did. He'll come tell on his mom. She be trying to eat his sweet potato pie up. But that's the ending of my sweet potato. My peach cobbler, and I'm going to add a little sugar, and I'm going to put some layers or strips of the crust on top. Layers of crust on top of the peach cobbler. And I'm going to put it in the oven, like I said, let it cook for about an hour, hour and a half at the most. Because you want to make sure the dough is well done. So I have my dough ready, and I'm going to put a layer over it, and then I'm going to put strips on top. I had been prepared this early with the when I was doing some other things. The dough, I wanted to spread across the peaches. Then I'm gonna come with strips across. Give it a little design with some strips, and then I might add strips like this across. Told my daughter she needs to learn how to do this. It's a family recipe. It's good to learn. Learning makes perfect. Yes, I'm coming with strips, and then I'm going the other diagonal way. of it.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Okay, right there. And I'm gonna come again right here.
It's been over 50 years.
Then put one more strip.
I've been in some cussed stubbornness. Certainly have broken up a lot of families.
So I'm gonna be coming across here, across here. I'm gonna be coming across here. As I said, right here. Just giving it a little design, that's all.
Well, how'd you like it, Bert? Magnificent.
So there you have it. This is my peach cobbler that I have prepared. I'm gonna get ready and put it into the oven and let it cook, and then I'll be back with you when it returns and start coming out of the oven. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little nutmeg on top. Little nutmeg.
All we have to do is change their name. We bet discreetly we can.
That's how it is.
But why wait till the colonel's.
And
I'll make the plans.
a couple slices of butter.
Oh, little boy.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Ruth. Oh, I know you gentlemen want to talk, so I think I'll go look over the place.
There.
This is Lady Louise Soul Food coming to you with a peach cobbler today. So, if you like, go down, subscribe, push the bell, and leave comments on this dessert that I prepared. And I will be giving you an ending touch of it when it comes out of the oven and has cooled down. Okay, so I'm gonna be finishing and getting ready to put it into the oven. I'm gonna sprinkle a dab of sugar on top. This is Lady Louise Soul Food coming to you.
Hey, have you sent any cables to Europe today? Europe? Boy, we ain't sent anything like that out of this town.
Okay, I'm gonna be putting my tray into the sink, and I'm gonna get to that when I get back. And I will be showing you the results. I'm back. This is the peach cobbler. I'm just getting it out of the oven, and it's looking so good. Got plenty of juice. This is my peach cobbler. So I'm gonna let it cool for about 10 minutes, and I will be back with you all to give you a taste of how good this peach cobbler is and how it tastes good as it looks.
Give me mine back.
Do that. Be quiet. This is my husband, Bo. He can't wait to get a taste of this southern old peach cobbler.